Hey guys, it's Shani and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So in today's video I'm doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. It is inspired by Valentine's Day, but obviously you can wear it any time of the year. Lots of pinks and it's just really girly and sparkly and fun. So I hope you guys like this video and let's go ahead and get started. I had a fresh tan on my neck, that's why we have that color difference. So starting with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, as per usual, just using this to prime my eyes. It is the only one that I use. It's amazing. So just putting this all over my eyelids to make sure we have a nice clean base, and also to hide the veins and to make the eyeshadow very intense. And of course, just putting a powder over the top to make sure it's not tacky. Now taking my Makeup Geek eyeshadow in the shade Petal Pusher, I'm using this as the transition shade. It's a really nice dusty pinky purple, so it's perfect as a crease color. I'm just taking this from inner to outer corner on a big fat brush, just making sure I diffuse it and it's nice and soft. And now taking a blending brush that is really tightly packed, I'm going to use this to blend out any harsh lines that transition shade might have caused. And then I'm taking the shade Simply Marlena. This is going to go directly in the crease, so it's not going to be as blown out as the transition shade. So when I first applied this, I was like, oh my god, is it going to look like I have pink eye? But it actually looks really pretty, and the formula of this eyeshadow was crazy good. Could you imagine if there was no such thing as editing? You would literally be sitting here watching me blend my eyeshadow for so freaking long. So now just cleaning up those edges with a Q-tip to make sure it's nice and sharp, and putting that same eyeshadow all over my lid until it's super intense. Now taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette, I'm picking up the shade Pink Champagne and just popping this in the center of my eyelid to add some dimension to the eyeshadow look. Otherwise it would just be super boring and plain. It is time for the face, so I'm taking my Laura Mercier Translucent Primer in Radiance and just putting this all over my face. It leaves the most beautiful glow. It's amazing. Now taking the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation in the shade 857. I'm just applying this with a beauty blender. I honestly just can't use anything else but a beauty blender at the moment. It just leaves the most full, amazing, flawless coverage, and brushes tend to leave streaks on my face. So pulling my hair back and making sure it blends into my hairline. I don't know about you guys, but watching someone apply a foundation when they have a white face and tan body, it's so satisfying for me. So now for concealer, I'm taking my MAC Pro Longwear and I'm just using this to highlight and to cancel out discoloration. So under my eyes and down the center of my face, and of course using my beauty blender, I'm making sure to really conceal under my eyes just because I do have pink eyeshadow on. So if you don't conceal, it's going to look like you probably do have pink eye, an infected eye. So make sure you do this step, girl. Now with my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, I'm just going to set under my eyes and all over my face, basically. I'm using a wedge, and this honestly works so incredibly well. If you guys are looking for a good baking powder, you need this. Okay, so I did my eyebrows and I hate them, so let's just skip past that. After about 5 or 10 minutes, you want to go ahead and brush off all of that excess powder. I literally had so much excess powder, it was like getting in my eyeballs everywhere. I'm also going to use that translucent powder to set the rest of my face. It just makes bronzer and blush and highlight go on so much easier, and it just blends like a dream. Then taking that same crease color, I'm going to take this on the lower lash line, so from inner corner to outer corner to bring the look kind of together to make it proportioned. And then I'm going to take a darker purple and just blend it out with a fatter, like little pencil brush. Taking the shade Buttery, I'm using this to highlight under my eyebrows. Every time I look at my eyebrows, I want to cry. They are tragic. They look like slugs, but I'm getting them done on Wednesday. I'm getting them tattooed and reshaped, so I'm really excited for that. For mascara, I'm taking the Benefit Roller Lash and just coating my top and bottom lashes. Now I'm lining my waterline with the Tarte Inner Rim Liner. This is the perfect shade to make the eyes look more awake and just nice and bright, and the formula is so nice, it just sticks to that waterline. So just applying some false lashes. I love really long wispy lashes. I'm not sure what they're called because they were just like lying around my room, but they are so pretty. I love them. To contour the face, I'm taking the Anastasia contour kit and these two shades, and I'm taking a little chiseled brush from Makeup Geek, and it makes contouring so much easier. Ah, love it. I also thought I would take the same shades and contour my nose. I'm not too sure if it made a difference, but it was fun. I love trying new things. Now taking my Makeup Geek blush in the shade Spellbound. It's a really nice light pink. So this is going on the apples on my cheeks, and then I'm blending it back. I know I talk about Makeup Geek all the time and how amazing their products are, and I need to like chill out a bit. This isn't sponsored by Makeup Geek. I'm just obsessed. I'm a freak, I know. Now taking that translucent powder again, I'm just going to use this to really carve out my cheekbones. I wanted the contour to look nice and sharp and neat, and this did a really, really good job. You guys should definitely go get some wedges. You could probably get them from like Kmart for like $2 or something. So cheap. Now taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter in So Hollywood, I'm spritzing my brush with MAC Fix Plus and popping that on my cheekbones. It's like heaven. How amazing and intense is that? It literally just pulls the whole look together. By the way, this brush that I'm using, it's the highlighter brush from Anastasia, makes highlighting so easy and just like it applies so much product. I'm also applying a little dot of that highlighter on my nose to make it look cute and small, and also on my face as well, because I want it to look more dewy and I didn't want it to look too matte, and that's what the translucent powder does do. So just dusting off that translucent powder and we can move on to the lips. For the lip liner, I'm taking the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in the shade Lumiere and just outlining my lips and just defining them a little bit. And for the liquid lipstick, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to try and I'm going to butcher it. It is Miriancy. It is the mattifying lip rouge, and this is in the shade To Rome. It is stunning. So that concludes this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I love how the makeup turned out, and yeah, if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up because it helps me out so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!